Oh, welcome back my gardening friends. Well, I've done my 14th gritting run on the trot, and hopefully now the weather's going to settle so I can get a few more jobs done. And today I wanted to get the gooseberries pruned, and CoolJob sent me their thorn resistant gloves. Not thorn proof, but thorn resistant, and I've given them a bit of a wee try this morning because they're large, and I would say they are a small large because I can hardly get them on. And they are good. I just wish that they'd got extra large or just a little bit bigger, but this point here is where I'm struggling to get the old hands through. But it is possible, but you'll have to bear with me when I take these off. It'll just take me a while to put them on and take them off again. And because they don't fit me, I should be giving these a good wash. And if anybody wants these CoolJob thorn resistant gloves, and I do tell you they are good, handling gooseberry branches after they've been cut or going in there can be quite trying. Even picking the gooseberries can be, you know, grit your teeth. I don't know whether you could pick the gooseberries with these. You can always try, I suppose. But yeah, I am really pleased with them. I've only used them the once. We're going to go there and start doing them now. But I just thought I'd show you them there. Like I do say, I am struggling to get them over my hands. So I thought this morning I'd try that, but like I say, it's just a little bit tight there as well, so they're not quite going all the way up, even though I've got all the clothes on, because it's still quite cool. But I think if you're a small, if you're a medium, then these would be ideal for anything that's got thorns on. But like I say, they're thorn resistant, and I've had thorns stick in these, and I've knocked them off and it haven't actually gone through. I think one did just nip me, but nothing that would make you jump or scream like a girl. So let's get off and see how we can prune these gooseberries, so we can prune them vertical and hopefully be able to get at the crop without those painful thorns getting in one's fingers and hands. I think I've had more thorns in my backside this morning with the ones on the opposite side than through the gloves, so that does say something. I've already had a bit of a bash at these and those two, and we've been looking for the old wood again. And gooseberries are very, if you want to propagate a gooseberry bush, just lay one of the branches down and pop a stone on it, and it'll soon root for you. Some of these bushes are getting quite big now. Don't like spinning you around, why did I even do that? But some of these bushes are really big, so it may pay me to take a few cuttings and remove these. But you can thin them right out and the new growth will come up. What I have tried to achieve is to get rid of all the branches that sit low down. The gooseberries pretty well grow on all the branches as far as I'm aware. Not an expert on this at all, but I just want to try and go vertical, not flat on the floor or doing the goblet shape. Doing the goblet shape helps you get in to the middle and to the outsides, but we're limited to space here, so I'm trying to go uphill with all my bushes in the fruit cage. The birds will eat the currants, gooseberries and summer fruiting raspberries, so they're in the cage, 1-inch mesh. The bees can fly straight through that without stopping, and to ensure that they get what they need and do any pollination that needs pollinating. And I need to harvest these wood chips. He's nearly 4 years old now. Here's the membrane that I keep. Oh, I hate it. Obviously all the roots from all the bushes are coming through. But that's absolutely lovely material. So I'll be harvesting all that just in case we get some wood chips. And once this is done, I'll get the log ashes out and give them a feed in the log ashes, and then we'll give them a liquid nitrogen feed, either nettle tea or manure runoff in the spring, just to give them that little boost. But as you can see now, all the buds are showing on all the currants, and the gooseberries are just slightly dormant. You can see them there. I'll try to see them there. So let's tackle one of the gooseberry bushes. So don't forget the links to these gloves and all of CoolJob's gloves that I've been wearing throughout the summer and winter are in the description below. And I'll just do a little competition raffle if anybody wants these gloves. It'll be nearest to something, but we've got this one here that's going uphill, so we'll just get rid of everything else. These are small, so we'll just get rid of those. We'll keep that one because it's going in nicely. Get rid of that one. We've got a little branch on this one that's going uphill. We'll nip that one off there. One here. We'll just get rid of all that. I'm going to pop that one up. That'll make a nice little fresh gooseberry brush. Now you can have one, maybe two. And you can see them thorns, guys, and like I say, they're thorn proof. They're not I think if you give them a good squeeze, then you're going to shout. But I'm going to keep pressing on with this. Like I say, if you're interested in these gloves, even though I've worn them, you might be able to get millions of pounds off eBay. Terry King wore these. I've just cut a little bit more out of that, not too much. But let's go over to one of the bigger ones and see what difference we can make there. Well, it's a little bit more difficult than it looks, and as I say, this is how I'm pruning my gooseberries. Probably not necessarily how you might want to prune yours, but I've took a lot of runners out that have rooted down, and I'm going to tackle the rest now. So let's have a quick look. So we've gone from something that looks like that to something that looks like this. I'll put these canes in to try and help get some leaders to the top. Just need a bit of adjustment on that to bring it round, and hopefully we'll get a reasonable. I've got enough gooseberries here anyway, but the gooseberry and blackcurrant jam was the best that I made, that didn't really need any extras to make it set. And the robin there is asking me to turn more soil. Okay. Right, I'll crack on. It'll be soon time to do something else. So, we've hacked and chopped. Will we get fruit this year? Well, we'll find out, won't we? And now they're a little bit thinner, I'll be able to see where the fruit grows. If you've got any tips, hints, leave them in the comments, as always. of how you prune them. One or two people have asked me to show them how I'm doing it, but like I say, I'm trying to go vertical. You can go goblet, so that's a hole in the middle, gives plenty of air circulation, so you don't get any issues with the mould, etc. A nice pile of cuttings. It's a lot there. No wonder I was struggling to get. I think I lost more gooseberries last year because I couldn't get at them. So I think, what do they say? Less is more. And I've managed to get two quite reasonable big clumps out of that. And we've got that little one there that we showed you earlier. And I've just given 2 or 3 away to a fellow allotment here who's just started last year. And all I can say is I'm happy with those. Pleasantly surprised that I didn't get jabbed, because even just picking this stuff up can be a pain in the hand, literally. So if you want a raffle ticket, a chance to win these, I'll give them a wash for you, don't worry. And all you've got to do is tell me how many washes are in this bag. Drop me a Gmail so that everybody gets a chance. This is open to anybody, anywhere where you live in the world, but the figure I'm going to be looking for is between 100 and 300. There's a bit of a clue in that, 100, between 100 and 300. And anyone, the 6 closest to it, or however many people want the gloves, I'll give you a raffle ticket at the end of the 7 days once the video's been uploaded. I was surprised, guys, how many was in there. All those washers for £3. So just another little job I've got to do now is get the log ashes round, get it mulched up with some of the compost that we find that's unscrupulously dumped by the cannabis growers, and harvest the wood chips from the paths, just in case I get a few bags of wood chips I can put in here to make it look pleasing to the eye. Happy gardening to you all. Till next time, my friends. Ta-ra for now.